Hi there, 5th grade. Welcome to Wednesday. I hope you're treating Miss Leahy with as much respect as you did with Mr. Boyd. Treat her well and be helpful. Today we're going to be going over conjunctions. We're going to go through our lesson today. Miss Leahy is going to go through pages 245 and 246 with you as a class, just like we would do if I was there. And then if there's any free time remaining, well, then she can maybe take you outside for a few minutes. We'll see how well today goes. Tomorrow, Miss Filippo will be your sub, and she will give you the work page for this lesson. You'll do it in class and grade it in class, and then on Friday, you'll have your chapter review, and then I will be back with you on Monday. So our lesson today is not very complex. It's using conjunctions, and we've already had experience using conjunctions this year in our lessons. We've used them when talking about compound subjects. We've used them when talking about compound verbs, and we've used them when talking about compound sentences. So we have two different types of conjunctions that we've used this year. One is the subordinating conjunction, and that always goes with a dependent clause. And then we've used the coordinating conjunctions and, or, and but, and that is for you having a compound sentence. But today we're going to talk about using coordinating conjunctions, again, for having compound subjects, compound verbs, and having words in a series. And we can even have compound adverbs. We can even have compound adjectives at times. So let's go ahead and look at the yellow box at the top. It says a conjunction is a joining word such as and, but, or that connects words, phrases, or simple sentences. A compound subject has two or more simple subjects that share the same predicate, so they have the same verb. The subjects are joined by the conjunctions and, or. Sunshine and rain make a rainbow is the example given. A compound predicate has two or more simple predicates or verbs that share the same subject. They are also joined by the conjunction and, or. Notice here that but is not used as a coordinating conjunction to join two subjects or two verbs. The example they give you is raindrops bend sunlight and divide it. So you have bend and divide being your verbs in that sentence. Okay, then we have the compound sentence, and that's where we have it contains two or more simple sentences joined by a comma and the conjunction and, but, or. So in order to have a compound sentence, you have to have the comma and then the coordinating conjunction, and this is where you could use the coordinating conjunction but. Notice that when we talked about compound subjects and compound predicates and look in the examples, that you don't see that a comma is placed before the and. When you're talking about words, you don't need, and it's two words joined by a coordinating conjunction, you don't need to add a comma. However, this brings us to the last part of our yellow box. A series of three or more words used as adjectives, adverbs, or direct objects are joined with a conjunction and, or, commas separate items listed in a series. So, look at your example. Rainbows are always red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So when you have a series of adjectives, adverbs, or direct objects, you are going to use a comma and before you use the coordinating conjunction. So up here, I have just an exercise page that I'm going to go over with you briefly, and we're going to go through it and decide whether or not we are joining two sentences, two subjects, two adverbs, or something in a series. So let's look at number one. A bow or arc was seen in the sky. Okay, so I'll give you a second. Tell Miss Leahy what is the conjunction you see in that sentence. Okay. Hopefully you all told her that the conjunction was or. Now, is or joining two subjects, two verbs, two sentences, or, something else in the sentence? Hopefully you told her that it was two subjects, bow or ark. That is a compound subject. Let's look at sentence number 2. Rainbows appear suddenly among the clouds and disappear within a short time. What is the conjunction in this sentence? And can you tell Miss Leahy whether or not it's joining two subjects, two verbs, two sentences, or two other words? Hopefully you told her you're joining two verbs. It's appear and disappear, within a short time, and among the clouds are prepositional phrases. Suddenly is a adverb that modifies appear. Let's go down to number 3. The color and beauty in God's handiwork are incredible. What's the conjunction in this sentence? And what does it join? Hopefully your answer was and color and beauty is the subject of the sentence. Going down to sentence number 4. God paints a colorful and radiant sky with reminders of himself. Okay, so this is a little different. What's your conjunction? Any guesses what it's joining? If you answered that your conjunction is and that it's joining two adjectives that describe sky, you got it. Colorful and radiant are compound adjectives that describe sky. Let's look at number 5. I know that, let's look at number 5. Number 5 here, rainbows come quickly and unexpectedly. Can you tell me what the conjunction is in this sentence? And what does it join? Hopefully you told Miss Leahy, I just realized what I've been saying. Miss Leahy, that the conjunction is and that it is joining two adverbs. They both end in ly, quickly and unexpectedly, and they both modify the verb come. How do they come? Quickly. When do they come? Unexpectedly. All right, let's look at number 6. You will need water, a glass bowl, sunlight, a mirror, and white cardboard to make your own rainbow. Okay, so what is your conjunction in this sentence? And what is it joining? Hopefully you answered that and is your conjunction, and here you have direct objects. Water, comma, bowl, comma, sunlight, comma, mirror, comma, and white cardboard. That's what receives the action of being needed. So you have a compound direct object. Let's look at number 7. A rainbow does not always appear after the rain, but it is fun to look for one. What is your conjunction in this sentence? And what is it joining? If you told Miss Leahy that the conjunction is but, that this should be a clue that the conjunction of but is used here because it joins two sentences. And that is the conjunction that will always be used only for joining sentences, whereas and or can be used for joining everything else plus sentences. All right, so you have a rainbow does not always appear after rain. That's your first sentence. It is fun to look for one is your second sentence. Last example, rainbows give beauty and promise from God. All right, can you tell me what your conjunction is in this sentence? And what is it joining? Okay, again, you answered and is your conjunction and that it is joining direct objects. You are correct. because beauty and promise are the direct objects receiving the action of being given by the rainbow. All right, so if you want to go back and look at how we did, we said that here, bow or arc was the subject of the sentence. We said that appear and disappear are the verbs of the sentence. They have these highlighted as whole predicate phrases. Number 3, again, color and beauty is the subject of the sentence. Number 4, you have adjectives being joined, colorful and radiant. Number 5, you have quickly and unexpectedly are adverbs being joined. Number 6 is a series being joined, and these are direct objects. And number 7, you have 2 sentences being joined, and number 8, you have 2 direct objects being and also being joined. All right, that is it for today's lesson. Go through the practices together, and I will see you on Monday. I will not be providing any other videos after this one, so see you on Monday.